Hey guys, Pyro Joe here with another update on the rockets. And pretty much the other night I shot, what was it, 2 or 3 of the core burner rockets with some toned down ball mill fuel with some hand mixed fuel. So it worked out pretty good. Now I'm not getting the Katos no more, so now I feel pretty comfortable. And now I'm not using the Bismarck no more to fire the rockets. I can put them back on the rocket stand with galvanized half-inch pipe. So right now I'm waiting. The sun is getting ready to go down. Wind conditions look fairly good. Looks like 3 to 4 miles an hour according to the weather meter. And but anyway, I always try to incorporate safety, and I always have fire extinguishers standing by. So that's always a good thing in case something goes wrong. There's a fire, you can quickly put it out. I also keep a garden hose, which is behind me, about 75 feet of garden hose in case I need it. And the other thing I keep on hand too is my golf cart, and my golf cart has 4 more fire extinguishers. So just some safety precautions when anybody's doing this stuff. But before I fire this rocket, this test rocket, to show you how fast it is, let me show you a problem that I have here, and maybe you guys can give me some tips. All right, so this was a this was an end burner. And yeah, okay, I hand mixed that fuel, and you guys told me not to, and I already had it made, and I already had the rockets built. So it was very slow takeoff, and it curved, and it crashed. But my concern is how the stick came back down, and it caught fire. And I'm assuming, according to what I found out from neighbor Jay, is that he uses pine wood sticks. And I'm using a 1/4 inch here. And I'm using one that's called a poplar, and I got it from Home Depot. So I think maybe the poplar might be too soft. So, and I think the rocket thrust in these 1-pounders are a little bit too hot, and so I don't want to risk fire. So I don't know what the solution is, but I came up with my own solution, and that is I need to try to be safe as possible and not have any fires. So what I did was I had a roll of this stuff, and I said, you know what? I used this for SS rocket motors when I was doing hobby rockets, and it worked well. So I cut about 6 inches of this aluminum tape, and I wrapped it around the stick about 2 or 3 times. So I cut off 6 inches, wrapped it around the stick, and let me show you what it looks like as we're waiting for wind conditions to die, and we're waiting for night so we can see where this rocket goes and how high. Here you can see the tape. You can see the aluminum tape. So I just, from about right here, from right there to about right here. And I figured that's the burn zone. So I think that's a good safety measure. I don't know what you guys have done in the past, you professionals out there at PGI, you PGI members. But this is my solution to ensure that when this rocket comes back down, that it does not start a fire somewhere that we will regret. Again, I feel pretty confident about my changes to the rockets. I haven't had no Katos the last 2 or 3, but they are extremely fast, almost like an IPB rocket. And that's what the main focus of this video is, for you guys to tell me, is it too fast? Is there a risk of Kato, or do I need to tone it down a little bit more? But I am confident to use the rocket rack that I made, which is just 2x3s and galvanized half-inch pipe. And so we'll see how that works tonight. So I don't have to use the Bismarck, so I'm pretty confident now with the rockets. So more to follow. We'll see here in about 10 minutes and see what we come up with.